I've literally just getting in from work as of 2 minutes ago. I'm going up with a pie that I want to do a recipe for. It's essentially just a shepherd's pie, or you're doing loud clapping noises as well. It's essentially just a shepherd's pie. Contents of a recipe inside an actual pie itself. Can't remember what to say now. I don't have all the ingredients, but I'm gonna chuck in 3 different things. I'm gonna put in beef mince, carrots and peas, and I'm gonna see what it comes out like. So I'm gonna start off the cooking. I'll probably edit this video because I suspect it's gonna be about 45 minutes long, because it's the actual pie takes about half an hour to cook. I'm not gonna put the oven is on as well. But I'm not gonna put the oven on yet, because there's no point in, quite frankly, I'm gonna make the flour and all that shit. But I'm going to record all of it, and then probably do a speeded up video or something to the second, and we'll go from there. But, so I'll start the video, and well, it's recording now actually. First thing I'm going to do is, the kitchen's a bit messy, but I've been listening to a bit of Breathe Carolina as well, so that bloody songs are stuck in my head now. I need to clean that, so try not to highlight any too much shit for us. Right, so main ingredients. I've actually got onions in this, I forgot. So, I didn't realise I actually had a full pack of beef mince, so that'll probably be it. Beef mince is from Farm Foods, store in the UK. I don't know if anyone's got them in America or whatever, but you know, I'm here doing it. Actually, I'll zoom out, because it'll probably be better. Yeah, you can see my hand, yeah. There is a kilogram of beef mince in this, so I'll probably use about half kilogram. And try it on my tummy. I am fat, but if you're checking the YouTube channels, you'll realise I'm making a weight loss video as well at the same time. I'm doing nothing special in terms of following. I'm doing nothing special in terms of following specific weight plans or Weight Watchers and crap like that. All I'm doing basically is controlling what I'm eating, and controlling what I'm eating, and combine it with exercise. What I'm going to be using is a proper pastry dish. It's like ceramic. Well, I think it's a proper pastry dish anyway, but it's ceramic. So it makes it easier when the flour's not sticking and shit like that. I'm going to cheat when I'm doing the what the fuck was the recipe in there? I'm going to cheat when I do the recipe for the pastry, because quite frankly I can't be bothered to make the pastry this time. Just if you've got a food processor, it's faster doing it this way. Actually, what I'll do is I'll focus the camera on me when I aim it properly, like a fucking retard. So there's the camera. Where the hell's it at? There. So as you can see, what I'm going to be doing is my tabletop is a bit messy, so screw it. Please, anyone who complains, go fuck yourself. Really don't give a shit. This is no food processor someone did me, but it works a trick. I can't even remember how to use the bastard now. That's off some taste. So done that. Got that. What the fuck's that lid for it? Sorry about me swearing. Anyone who watches this video, so I'll try and edit it out. I'll probably just delete it out or something like that. There we go. So got the essentials. I got my food processor. This is basically because I'm going to make, when I do the pie. It's getting a bit hot now. When I do the pie, basically your recipe for a basic pie or to recipe for, I'll put about half the kilogram in the pan because I'm usually make a lot of pies. The basic recipe for making 12-inch pies, 10-inch pies, just two standard plates. The basic recipe is you use whenever you're using flour, you use half of it in fat. So if you've got a pound of flour, you use half a pound of fat. But what you've got to do is split the fat equally. So if you've got lard and marg or lard and butter or whatever, you put in half each. So put it for a pound of flour, you use half a pound of fat, and out of that half a pound you half it again, so it's quarter pound of marg when I'm using it, stock, and a quarter pound of lard, which I don't know, I think quarter pound's like 150 kilograms, or not 150 kilograms, no, 150 grams, so it's probably about half that block, but I'm sure it's half block from memory. I won't get my skills now weighed out, but where we are, we'll put my food on this. You're going to get me singing probably or listening to music, so screw you if you don't like it. Where is it? Prepare a few things while I'm waiting, so that was all in. I'm on to the camera, I'm not the best at recording on the camera. I shall say what I'm moving the camera in closer, I think. Bounce. So we'll zoom out. No, it's already at maximum zoom, like fucking retard. Obviously we've got beef mince cooking. So you can see here is the recipe. I'll just well, that should be enough. I'm not going to show you my face because you know I look like it when I'm making enough bloody videos for it to change. Yes, I do need, for the multitude of comments, I do need to clean my kitchen. And yes, fuck you. Smells so sad. I am quite simple, but I do love me food. Not really the best thing when I'm going on a diet, like, what the hell. Or lack of diet, so to speak. Right. Flour, what the hell did I use? It's plain flour. Plain flour, I think. No, I was almost a half that one. I didn't think I need flour. So as you can see, I just label mine up with P flour for plain flour and SR flour for SR flour. That was Mother Dearest's idea. What I'm going to be using in this is a pound of flour, which is this mark here, and then you use half a pound, which is 8 ounces of fat, which is that number 8 there, this number 8 here, and then those 4 little lines here, which is roughly in line with that 100 gram mark there. You count 4 little lines there. Each one of them is I think it's ounces if I remember right. Each one of them is the equivalent of 1 ounce. You use 4 of them of lard and 4 of them of margarine. So get our flour weighed first. Calibrate your scales, Andrew. Works wonders, you stupid prick. I'm going to post all the recipe up on this when I'm finished as well, so anyone who's stuck can easily look it up. But I'll probably post the recipe. I mean, this is literally the first time I've tried this recipe. It's just something what came in my head, and I just want to see what it tastes like inside a pie. It's not really special. I mean, most people know what simple ingredients taste like onions and beef mince and all that stuff, but we'll see what it tastes like. I'm probably going to chuck in all this bloody mince at this rate. I don't want to make it too fast, I want to do it quite slow actually because I want to make it, but I do apologise to anyone if I'm talking quite fast. So there you see there's half a pound. Rolling, 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 keep on darling rolling, roll high. Hey, what, there's a pound. Nope, that's over a pound, you retard. I really always get covered in flour and everything when I do it. So you can see there, it's in line with the number one here. So that one will go inside the food processor. Just if anyone wants to know the manual way of, sorry, all this going in, getting made for the lads at work anyway, so be a bit of a fill-in pie for them for a change. For anyone who wants to know the manual way, when you're making pies the manual way, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to knead it. You're supposed to knead in the not kneading. You're supposed to rub it in. You have basically what you have is you chop up the flour and the lard and the butter into small cubes, put it in the flour, and then what you're doing is you're not scrunching it like that with your hands. You're literally rubbing it off your fingers like that, and then what it does is it eventually turns into like a breadcrumb texture, and after that, that's what you use. I'm really going to need something to put that flour in there without spilling. Where's my book? I need a book. Where's my book? I need a book. The only reason I say to use a food processor personally is I do prefer the manual method of kneading it in, but quite frankly it's quicker and an actual risk if you're not used to it. I'm used to it, not like, but I still prefer the quick way. There's a few people trying my pies who suffer from heartburn, and they don't actually get it with my pie, so it's, I'm not sure whether the way it's cooked or what, but my worktop's going to get manky here, and that is beep 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 beep. I'll turn that down last week. I didn't want it on 5, I wanted it on 2. I wanted to slowly cook. Quite nice bacon this actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thick it up before I put it in the pie with some something, well I can't remember the name of it, granules, which I probably don't think I've done yet actually. No, I've got some, that'll do. So as you can see we have a small amount of butter. So there's, what's that, 3 ounces. There we go, 4 ounces. So as you can see, there's not really much being used out of that. Probably about down to here. So as you can see, not really that much. I'll turn off that light actually, I think it's affecting it. Nope, it's making it worse. So what I'm doing is I'm going to chuck this all in the food processor. That's all, I know what I'll do. Yep, that didn't work. Right, so that's that done, and we have lard. So 4 ounces of lard is 4 ounces of lard, by the way, is approximately 100 grams. So see how close I can get this. This is 250, so we'll see. Just for reference, you can see I clearly haven't opened this. We'll see probably about there, I think. So that's my chunk. Bonk. And it was at 20, 40, 60, 80 grams. There we go, just slightly over, sod it. I'm not really going for accuracy. What I recommend doing as well is cutting up the lard into small chunks. So don't just chuck it all in one, because it's, if you're ever kneading this, it's going to be an absolute swine to knead. So just cut them in really small chunks. Because if you're kneading it what the hell's making that noise? If you're kneading it manually, it's much easier. It's better doing this at room temperature as well, because it's rubbed in. It's easier to rub in than, you know, I might be doing this in the really hands in a minute. For all them health freaks out there, yes, fat is bad for you, but It's also good for you to some extent. Keeps you happy and you get to enjoy food. Cause you had a bad day. Gosh, my hands must be warm, it's just melting this bugger. So, if the expression is cold hands, warm heart, what does warm hand mean? Cold heart. Or warm heart. I'm going to pulse it, I'm going to pulse it. La 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 la. So as you can see there, the chunk of crap. Put our L famous lid on, we go plop, lock it in place, chuck it on. And I'm going to pulse it a few times just to go. So as you can see, why does it switch on, you fucking retard? Fucking idiot. Just give me stirring it the recipe because this is cooking quickly. Just in this recipe, when you're doing beef mince, by the way, you don't need to put any fat in the pan because there's quite a lot of fat comes out of the beef mince, so it actually cooks itself. So false. I'm not going to pulse it all in one go because it's on the highest, yeah. Because it's the problem is if you pulse it continuously, it tends to just turn into breadcrumbs, but just turn into breadcrumbs. But if you do too much too often, it actually turns into need it. It actually needs it. Is that ready? Might be actually. So as you can see there, still got a few chunks what need cutting out. And I'm coming in bloody dough. That's it. What I tend to do is, just recently what I've been doing when I've been using a food processor, I tend to stop when it, you can't really see it in here, but what I tend to do is it eventually starts sticking together and creates like a wall, like that. It creates a wall where it's actually sort of lifted up inside and makes a well in the centre. That's when I tend to stop when I'm making it. So as you can see there, it's sort of like made a well. I stop at that point because that's when it tends to stick together. I mean, if needed, I'll just knead it in manually. Out you go. But what the hell? Even just that smells nice. See, there we go. So, as you can see, actually, I'll take it off so you can see it. So as you can see, when I make this, when I make the actual breadcrumb type mixture, what you have, as you can see here. See the way that's cooking nicely as well. Is that was a kilogram of mince there. Just rinse down, but it'll make a nice bit of a pie to cook. Anyway, back to girl accountant. So as you can see, ooh, that's bright. She was better with it off. So as you can see there, they're literally like breadcrumbs now. A couple of lumps there, so I'll have to rub them out, but they're like breadcrumbs then. Whereas like if you had lumps of fat that we stuck together, it's alright, you don't have to make it perfect, but it's alright for the occasional lump. But as long as you can go like that type of thing there, there's not really much crap when you pick it up, then that's alright. But oh, if you could only smell this right now. Right, back to the bowl hand. Right, so put these in your hands. Pastry's done ready. I can go all the way. I can go all the way for now. I think I'm going to go on again. There it is. I'm going to cheat a lot doing this recipe and obviously make that up a bit. So there we are. So what I'm going to do now is line these plates. So line these plates. This recipe makes two. If you want to make one plate, just half the mixture. Obviously. There we go. So just stand the butter again, slob it on, and just literally rub it on the plate like that. So it's basically so it stops it sticking when. So it stops it sticking when you take the plate out. And sing if you want. Singing is optional. Or humming a bloody tune is optional, like that. We can do half the time. Right, so 1 minute, 2 minutes, and roll the paste in a second. Oh, I'm going to cover it in crap here on top. So put the lid on that. Obviously follow your basic principles of washing your hands and all that rubbish, but you know, some people forget it. So put some flour down first so it doesn't stick. Excuse me. Or you also tend to put the flour on the rolling pin like that because that tends to stop it sticking as well. Also don't care what anyone says. I also don't care what anyone says. Grams are always the best at cooking. Is it about ready this time? No, I think I'll be putting the oven on. It's a fan oven I use, so I'm going to heat it to 180. I'll have to double check the actual quantity, but I'll check it out. What you're doing with this is the pastry. The pastry, you've got to put in some water in it so you can turn into the dough. With this mixture with two of them, you're supposed to use about 10 sort of like teaspoons, or not tablespoons, tablespoons. Try with about 9 first. Sometimes there's another, so all you do is literally just put it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyone who watches me must think they need the time. So as you can see, watery. There we go, Marg and goo. Anyway, so yeah, kniff, and then just literally sort of like pull it in. It may seem like you need to add more water when you first start it, but it does all bind together, so don't put in loads of water, otherwise it'll get all sloppy and you'll fuck up the mixture. But put in your water first, and eventually it'll start sticking together. All I do is you just tend to pull it in all the time, and it eventually sticks. You need to add a little bit more water. I think I'll probably will in this. We'll add a bit more water in this. Normally you're only supposed to use about 10, but I think I probably dropped a couple when I was putting in, so I'm just adding 2 or 3 more there. just literally, instead of using the thing, I'm just binding it with my hands. Once you get the stage where you add the water, you can just start binding it with your hands if you want. It's actually a bit too wet, this mixture. Well, not too wet, it's actually too dry. So, this thing dried up the beef mince will wet it up a bit more in it. So anyway, got on pastry. I used about 12 dessert spoons there, but it's probably equivalent to 10 after I hooked it up. But as you can see, there's my lump of pastry there. Cut it up. Wipe your hands, like something good up. Beef mince is done. What I'll do is I'm going to drain the oil slightly, not all of it, I'll just drain some of it. What you could do is add a bit of beef stock or something at this point. Making the beef stock, just put this back in. Actually, I will add a bit of beef stock in here. Right, so what you do with the pastry, by the way, is you cut it up, or cut it in half, cut it into a quarter. So you can see some bits of there where the lard hasn't been cut properly by the food processor. That's why I personally prefer doing it by hand, because it's a lot easier to do them. And where the fuck's that now? It's like a dementia. It's done, so I'll turn it down. Probably add in a bit more cook, and I'll just add normally manicure it. Supposed to add gravy granules normally when it's wet, but that's what dries it up, but we'll see what turns out like anyway. Gravy granules will make it really sticky hopefully. If not, I don't really give a shit. Because it's still getting made. Besides, I've reached the point of no return now. I've already made it. Add in whatever flavourings you want. So I'm going to chuck in some sage. And I'm going to in some chives. No, I'm not going to put chives actually. I'm not going to thyme. A bit strong that one. Try that. So. More of a case of do it your own taste when you do stuff like this. I'm just mixing up because I want to add some ingredients together. Right, we'll turn that off. And we'll make our pastry because this is getting ready to cook. I've just burnt a bloody piece of onion or something on here. There we go, salt that. So over here now, so as you can see we have our pastry, do put it on there, wipe it down, brush outwards. You get this, you learn this type of stuff in schools, I can tell you the basics of how to roll pastry and properly and that. Maybe too small this actually. See, when I do this pastry mixture, it's really thin. And that work helps fit with half burn or what. Now before you transfer it, place your plate over the top because you can get a rough idea on if you're going to be too small or too big when you're making it. If it's slightly too small, so I'm going to roll up just a bit more. Doesn't matter if it's slightly smaller or slightly bigger because obviously you can add a bit on what you need close size here. Now when people do this they say transfer with a rolling pin, but I personally can never get it work. I just literally pick it up and pull it on. And I want to get a couple of holes. I think it takes a bit of confidence in your pastry, like, but there. So you can see there's a couple of holes there, but what you do is you just patch them up slightly with a bit of pastry. So what you got to do is pat down the insides as well. What do you want? You want it all down. I'm going to do the second one first. Where's my thing gone? Because our pies are getting ready to cook. We're getting ready to cook with our pies. So we'll do quickly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, I just fucked that up there. Retard. See, this one I fucked up because I made it too small now. And also because the pastry on this one's really crap, but what the hell. Patch it up, it's a patchwork quilt. Patchwork quilt, just chuck it under a carrot. Ain't a new roll, you know, it's kind of a crap. So as you can see, slightly bigger or whatever. This is where this one snaps because it's rubbish. See, it's that one there, they should have really put a bit more flour down on the base because it's stuck to it. But any left over it just gets blooded back on the next one. A bit more flour. Oh well, a bit too much flour that time. What the hell? There we go. So what I'm doing is it was broken off on this bit up here. So all I did is I ripped the chunk off and chucked it on. You want to get me in, right? That's the two bases made. You need to scoop the recipe in, but I haven't put my peas and carrots in yet. So I'm going to do this quickly. I'm going to use a dish and some, what the fuck are peas? Peas and carrots. No, where's my fucking, there it is. All I'm doing is literally just pouring in some peas and I'm going to microwave them to heat them up. Right, so probably a minute in the microwave, that'll do me. Where the hell is it? You know I lose things all the time in this house. I swear when my house is messy I can find everything, when it's clean I can find out, and look, that's my worktop. Completely covered, but I don't give a shit. It's work, and they work in a warehouse, so I get dirty to start with. Just wipe the foot down with a cloth, problem solved. Oh, there it is, my plate, right guys. See, I don't need too much heat because the temperature of the temperature of the microwave, the oven is gonna, temperature of the oven is what's gonna cook the food anyway. So obviously what's been doing for 35 minutes this video. So obviously burn my hand. So the temperature of the oven is what's gonna be cooking your food anyway. So Yep, that's one. Yeah. That will do. See, no special cooking techniques with Andrew. Andrew just lobs it in. There we go. There's my dish. In you go. Time for the next ones. I'm not really bothered about the cup because it's only going to mix it anyway. So carrots. So this mixture is beef mince. It's a kilogram of beef mince. I can guarantee these will be massive pies when they're finished, by the way. It's a kilogram of beef mince, a small tin of peas, a small tin of carrots. The beef mince has got onion in it. Ooh, the carrot just exploded. I've put in thyme and sage for my seasoning. We've done our obviously shit. Oh, that's why it was dodgy. So we've done our 2 plates ready to hold the stock, and I've put in a bit of gravy granules in the beef mince just to try and stiffen it up a bit. Because personally speaking, I've never made many minced beef pies. I normally make corned beef flaked potato because I quite like it, and obviously I've never been really good at making minced pies. I like it when the mince is sticky. I don't like it when it's like runs out and stuff. But I'm willing to try making it and stuff like that. So I don't really give a shit. Just stir these in while I make that. If you want to taste your food, you can just enjoy it. That'll be hot. Nope. Don't want it really hot. I just want it hot, so it doesn't burn me focus, you know. I'll probably speed edit this video or something like that. But I might do the full length video actually. Other than that, just do it. The thing you're going to need when you're doing it is probably a couple of eggs, so you can brush the two pies together, and after that, your job's done. Right. I'm not a very natural commentator, as you can guess, so sorry, but I'll try to answer any questions. Try to answer questions efficiently and honestly. I'm not the best cook, but I do like making things homemade as well. So as you can see, I am quite messy when I cook. But I do like to clean at the same time. There we go. My mate Brian makes some brilliant chili con carne. Like, I love his cook. Oh, he's better cook than me, I think. Anyway, he likes the pies now. Like his different recipes because we don't really get to see him much, unfortunately. He's always wearing. Right, chop those. And I have absolutely no idea what this is going to taste like. I expect it'll be alright because I don't beef mince, carrots and potatoes. Well, beef mince well, so large scoop for me to try. Nice actually. So that's what it looks like. Turn off the light, actually it's fucking it up. So you can see not much colour. Turn off that actually as well. There we go. So that's what it looks like there. That's what my cooking thing looks like, an absolute shit tip. But right, this is why I warned you, saying that these pies are going to use a large amount of space. And we zoom out. No, we're not really zoomed out. I'm a fucking idiot. Where's my scoopalooba? So, little. I'm not shy with portions. Everyone loves my portions of work. Greedy bastards. I'll probably keep some just for supper or something like that. But because I'm actually going to have a couple of these for work tomorrow. So there's no grease in this now, so it's butter. Put in that one, I think. Obviously pat it down a bit. The oven ready. And focus, everything's going in these pies. Do 1 scoop for you. So now, our 2 pies reared. There we go. 2 main pies made. Now what we need now is a couple of eggs. The remainder of the carrots from that in there. So crack a couple of eggs. Actually crack them, not from the top, from the puff. Get your forks and whips it. Usual crap. Everyone knows how to whisk eggs and stuff like that. My little pastry brush, and go move the pastry out of the way, retard, and go swoop, swoop, swoop. You have to be generous because this is what seals up the pie between the actual the recipe and the mixture. So don't worry about slapping it on because it turns brown anyway, and I've just covered my flour and egg. Retard. Boom, 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 boom. I will sing. No, I can't. I can't sing, by the way, so stop you if you think I can. So what you're going to be doing, you're pasting this on, so when you put the next layer of pastry on top, that's got something to stick onto, and after that you just put pastry on the top of the pastry. Pastry on top of the pastry, what an idiot. You put egg on top of the pastry, excuse me, and that is what browns it off. So these is going to be the tops of our pies. So no flour on that, so it's starting to stick. Doesn't matter if you pastry rips and stuff like that, because you're going to be able to patch it up with the remainder of what's left. You have any remaining bacon, it's just, you usually when I make this recipe, I usually have a small amount of pastry left over anyway. So if you have any food remaining, just chuck it in a small little pie or something and have it for that. Make me hungry. This I've had no tea yet. I'm starving. So there's a 1. Now time for number 2. Hello, number 2. Number 2, hey Giuseppe. Anyway. There's a way of telling me it's got attention deficit disorder or something like that, or ADHD or something. That's why I'm cracking up. Anyway. sure if you watch me, you tend to find them always playing music or listening to in my head, because I can't stop. I love music. Just mind as well, I'm waiting for this to cook. I might go review some music and get paid on slicethepie.com. How aptly titled name, Slice the Pie, I'm cooking pies. If anyone does follow this recipe or has any improvements, put it in the comments. If you do actually cook it yourself, I wouldn't mind seeing a video response to this, because it's all about user interaction at the end of the day. I think it'd be quite good seeing people making their own homemade pies and improving the recipes themselves. Bada bing, bada boom. So, crimp it up. You go neat, 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 neat. See what I mean? You want to see it up, get your phone and go bip, bip, bip. I'll show you one there actually. Marbling myself with a fucking knife. There is your pie. All I'm doing is going around with the fork and going snap, 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 snap. Don't worry about the overhangs, I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm just doing this to season it around a bit. You may have seen when people cook pies, or you might not know, but how people cook pies is how they always tell what certain types of pie are. Basically the simplicity of it is some people stab holes in the top of the pie. Well, you have to anyway to let out the heat, but some people stab holes in the pies to let out the heat. But also, if you stab in one, it might be like say a mince pie, and two for a corned beef pie or something like that. So that's how, if it's got one stab, people knows what pies is in it, and if it's got two stabs, it might be something else. Who the fuck's just lingered around my fence? Tosses. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is get my knife and go around and go. So what I'm doing is I'm turning the knife inwards like that and cutting away from cutting like that, and then that way you get a nice perfectly formed edge. What I usually do anyway. Not like Andrew's a retard or anything. Probably gonna have something to eat once I've done this, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry like a bitch. So there we go. So I'm dirty again. What the fuck? Right. So this is the final round. So you've got your pastry. You will brush it on, because obviously this is what turns golden. So you say I brought me lid on that, but what the hell? I need a better pastry brush. This is rubbish. This. I'll post this recipe on my website as well, andrewhope.co.uk. There'll be a section called cooking on my website, and that's basically a section where I put my home cookery and also my things what I'm doing for my personal weight loss, or different recipes what I like, that type of things. Christ, I could be Homer Simpson, mate, a lot of times humming, chanting myself. Right, two pies done. So now we go into the oven. Yeah. Oh, dirty. Don't look at that, really dirty. Right, so oven is 180. I will confirm the correct temperature when I post this video, because I can't remember it. I'm going to get burned. I've got two trees here. Shit, I really should have got 2 jars. Fuck. Where's my one glove? I can't remember where me. Oh, no, where one is. I'll do it. What I'm going to do is put this on the next one up. And this is where my ply falls, and I'll just make some big tits up every week. Can't remember the time to cook the pies either, but time of this video, I will put that in. So we're letting it cook now. What we'll do is we'll set timer for I think it's 30 minutes. I can't remember. I'll set it for 30 minutes, and I'll let you know anyway. So right now, our pie is cooking in the oven. This portion of the video finished. What I'll do is I'll make a secondary smaller video at the end when I'm getting them out, and then we'll see how they turn out. I'll make some other. Excuse me. Hello, little magpie out there. Little magpie. That's week plus that, by the way. Anyway, back to what I was going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some edits to this video. I'll post all the recipe on the video description and on my website. I'll post some instructions on cooking on what temperature you're supposed to cook it at. I'll post it for a gas oven or something like that. But, I mean, I think it's 180 on mine because mine's a fan oven, whereas on a normal it would be about 200. Normal oven would be 200 or something. And the exact time on how long you're supposed to cook it for. Once I've done that, I'll show a video of it at the end, and we'll see what it tastes like. So, catch you in about half an hour. Oh, yep, it's me again. I decided that the pie has cooled down slightly a bit. The information what you needed, by the way, there was the temperature. If it was a fan oven, was between 170 to 180 degrees Celsius when warmed up. So obviously, if you've got an oven like a normal convection oven instead of a fan oven, just look up it online, just do fan conversion temperatures or something, and you can find out the temperature you need on there. I'm a bit tired, but more because I've just taken the contacts out now. The pies have to be in the oven for between 40 to 45 minutes, just for reference. I'll put all the information in the video anyway. But I'll let the pies cool down now. As you can see, I'll take off the light on the camera because it might be a bit better. You can see there they've got a lovely golden crush to them. I think it's probably the more natural light if I can get it. Oh, that'll do. We're all the same anyway. So anyway, first cut. Oh, pie's still lovely and warm actually. So, is this plate still hot? Yes, it's still hot enough to burn my hand. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Hot. 2 seconds. I shall get my L tripod up. Oh, there we go. Retard. So there we go. Camera's going to crash today. There we go. Lovely and warm. First cut. So cut. Personally, I prefer leaving pies until they've gone completely cool because when it's like thin crust like this, they sort of harden up better anyway. So hopefully this won't fall apart, which it already has. But that's why I prefer to leave them until they're freezing cold because then they're better. So where's my light? There we go. So there's the pie. It smells delicious, by the way. So I'm gonna try it. And the answer is, when I stop shining the light in my eyes like a prick, video crashed naturally. The answer to the pie is quite nice. It does indeed taste quite nice, so I would recommend it. Although I would heavily recommend waiting until these pies are completely cool because it helps the mince stick together. Mine's not fully cooled, but once it's fully cooled it'll be a lot better, I think. So yeah, good pie. I'll put the recipe up online, and if you do one, post a video response because I quite like to see them, and see if everyone's enjoying cooking. Right, catch you later.